Hello, this is Mike Govea for the Bankruptcy Video Minute. Today we're going to be talking about the new telephonic hearings for the meeting of creditors in Riverside, Los Angeles, and Orange County and Woodland Hills. I'm going to be talking about the procedures and some of the items that the trustees would like you to have before the hearing. My website is at bkmike.com. So bkmike.com will have the forms that we're talking about today. A couple of months ago, when you filed your bankruptcy case, you received what's called the Notice of Commencement. And the Notice of Commencement has the trustee that will be hearing your case. And if you look down at the bottom of the first page of the Notice of Commencement, it has the trustee's name and telephone number. On the second page of the Notice of Commencement is the date and the time for your hearing. Before the coronavirus hit, all the hearings were done in person, but now we're doing them by telephone. And so the United States trustee has set up a procedure in which we will do all of these by telephone. We have to do, though, before the telephonic hearing is we have to send to the trustee on the Notice of Commencement, the one that was identified, your photo identification, a copy of your photo identification, copy of your Social Security proof, and your last filed taxes. And these are all sent to the trustee that's been assigned to your case. Each one of the trustees has a different mechanism for receiving these items. So contact the trustee to see how they want their information to be sent. So if the trustee does not have the photo ID, does not have the driver's license proof or a copy of it, does not have the taxes, then he or she is not going to do the hearing. So it's very important that they have those information. When you received your trustee's assignment, your trustee has a special call-in number that's assigned to him or her. On the day of the hearing, you are to call that number at the time that is designated for your hearing, call that number, and then key in on your telephone the identification code. The identification code is a series of numbers, and then it ends with the pound sign. So key in the identification code and then the pound sign. These are the telephone procedures. As I understand it, the call-in will be like a giant waiting room. So you'll call in and then you'll hear the trustee talking. And then when it's your turn, he or she will call out your name, and then you say your name, and your attorney will also say his or her name, and then the hearing will proceed. The trustee will ask the required questions that he or she has to, and that is what's considered the hearing. So the trustee will then do his hearing, and it'll be via telephone, and creditors will also have their opportunity to also dial in and ask you questions. Rarely do creditors call in, but now that it's more convenient for creditors, we may get more creditors participating in these meetings. The trustee, before the meeting, would also like you to read the bankruptcy information sheet. And I've provided one here for you and also on my website at bkmike.com, or you can get a copy of the bankruptcy information sheet from the United States trustee. As we end this short video, I want you to remember that when you call in to the trustee, be sure to mute your telephone, because the trustee doesn't have the ability to mute everyone's telephone, but he wants you or she wants you to be muted until it's your turn to lessen the background noise. And as a reminder, if for some reason you're on the call and you fall out of the call, just call back in. That'll put you back into order. So this has been Mike Govea from bkmike.com with the Bankruptcy Video Minute.